right, let's see what we get. Oh, there we go. Good day, gamers. 14 here. Welcome to episode 23 of Escape the Betweenlands in Minecraft. The Betweenlands. Hello, everyone. Oh, I am doing well, and I hope you are doing well as well. Obviously, that was about 6 to 7 minutes worth of recording that I edited down to a short intro. That was the effect that I was looking for last time when I was looking to make these potions. These are brews of the cat's eye, which what that allows you to do is to see in the dark. These are the Betweenlands version of the night vision potions. I had forgotten previously, unfortunately, that there are two different color changes when you are brewing out an actual potion, an actual like infusion and elixir. There's two different color changes. The first one is the kind of like greenish to slight blue, which is what we saw previously. That is, hey, the infuser is up to temperature. It's ready to start actually infusing the ingredients together. I'd forgotten, because it's been a while. Uh-oh, my farmland is getting stinky. Oh no, I have stinky farmland. I'll have to take care of that. Another thing to do this episode. But yeah, so I had forgotten that there was a secondary color change that happened as the potion progressed to its final color change once the elixir had actually been fully imbued into the potion. So what you saw last time was it got to the first stage where the ingredients had been infused into the liquid, but it hadn't actually created the potion yet. That's why when I took the liquid out of the infuser, put it into the alembics, it just ended up making more vials of the aspects. It didn't make the actual potion itself. It's been a while, so again, I do apologize for the bit of a derpy end to the previous episode, but yes, we now have the brew of the cat's eye, which will make it much easier to see out in the dark, especially if it's dark and rainy or dark and slightly foggy. It'll make it much easier to go exploring around as we need to. But yes, hello everyone. I am here. I am doing well. I hope you're doing well as well. It is time for us to make some progress tonight. We do have a couple things that we need to do before we head out to go take a look at our next bit of progress through this mod, and that is going to be tackling a white fortress. We take a look on the map here. This should right here at about X500 Z680 or so. This should be a white's fortress that we need to go attack. I'll be brewing out some other potions as the episodes go on. Tonight, I just wanted to make the brew of the cat's eye just to get that going. So as we can see, it's potency 1, which the potency is not going to have any difference to a night vision potion. And then is a duration 3 of 6 minutes. So 12 6-minute long night vision potions is going to be quite excellent. What else we need to do at the moment? Let's go ahead and put these extra potions in this chest for right now. I'm going to keep 3 of them on me for the journey. Let's actually put them in ores and organics for right now. I do have one more ingredient that I have to brew out into the aspect that I have access to right now. Ground sundew makes yhirinen. I have not actually brewed any of this yet. I've got pretty much everything else. I've got a little bit of just about everything. With the exception, we take a look at our aspect list. Yhirinen, Wodrin, and Uduris. I have not found anything yet that has Wodrin or Uduris to it. Most likely, simply because I haven't gotten anything yet from the sludgeon, which once we get done with the White Fortress is going to be the next step of progression. There's going to be a lot of organics that I need to collect in the sludgeon to be able to complete my book. It still won't complete it, even with the stuff from the sludgeon. There's one more thing after the sludgeon, but it'll be a very large step towards that. For now, at least. Let's go ahead. Where did I... Yeah, grab my life crystal. I've got my 6 pieces of ground sundew. We're going to put that into the infuser, put it into the alembic. While it's going in the alembic, I'm going to go ahead and clean off my tools because some of them are pretty grody. And then we're going to head on over to the White Fortress. There we go. Go ahead and give that a stir. All right. So this is going to brew out. Again, I'm only going to make 1 potion per episode in terms of like getting stuff done ahead, doing it for the first time. I want you all to be able to see the first time I create a specific potion, and then later on I'll just make a ton of them off camera. After, you know, just so you don't have to watch the whole process, because it does take a little bit. The unedited version of this opening was about 7 to 8 minutes long, from putting the ingredients here for the first time, waiting for it to get to temperature, bucketing the stuff out, then waiting for the alembics to finish. So yeah, it's about 8 minutes long. I don't want you to put y'all through that every single time. Just the first, just the first time I brew a specific potion, I will show you the edited version of brewing it, and then if I need more, I'll do it off camera. This is going to be the temperature in just a moment. Like I said, we'll need to clean off our tools. Oof. Nice big purple. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there we go. There we go. And yep, 6 ground sundew. There we go. Okay, perfect. While that's going, let's go ahead in the purifier. We're going to purify our pickaxe. And as we can see here, we have some dug swamp dirt that has become stinky. This is the thing that needs to happen for a few specific effects to happen. But this is why you definitely want to be using the dug purified swamp dirt whenever you can. It won't get stinky like this. If we take a look at, I believe it is the plant tonic, which is just a weedwood bucket and a ball of sap. I think we can use that on the dug swamp dirt to have it become unstinky. I will double check, because again, it's been a little while since I've made this. Pickaxe is back. Clean off my shovel. We'll grab that, and I already have a ball of sap. So, like that. Plant tonic. Alright. Let's see if this does it. Boop, there we go. Advancement, Necro Farmer. Let's take a look at our advancements here, and we'll be able to see it. That is going to be... nope. Where is it at? Here we go. Feed your decayed crops some plant tonic. So what will end up happening is if you've got a plant that starts to decay because the compost underneath it starts to decay, it will make the plant wither and die, and you lose the crop. So you just want to make sure that you are always keeping an eye out for any dug swamp dirt for it to turn into the stinky stuff, and then you can just use some plant tonic on it. Right, that is taken care of. We can go ahead and put that away. We'll just keep that up there for now. We've got our shovel back. Let's go ahead and swap out the axe. Go ahead and clean that off. Everything else, go ahead and swap that. I probably, when it's time for me to fight the boss in the White Fortress, I'll probably come back and bring the arrows. But for right now, I got tons and tons of slingshots and tons of pebbles. I'm just going to use the pebbles. Beyond that, the bone shovel is good. My swift pick is very good. It's well coated. Axes are good. I have plenty of ladders. Those are still going. I'm going to bring a stack of dirt with me, or at the very least, some dirt with me, to be able to build with while I'm in the place. As we saw with the Crag Rock Tower, the inside of the White Fortress is protected, so you cannot just like dig through the place, dig up through all the traps and puzzles and stuff. You can't just dig through it to be able to access the goodies inside. You have to actually solve the place. But once again, with as with the Crag Rock Tower, once you have defeated the boss and looted everything, and once you've defeated the boss, the protection goes away, and you can harvest whatever blocks you want from the place. Checking something real quick. There we go. All right, back to that. Sorry, just had to check something on the microphone real quick. But yes, I'm doing well, and I hope you're doing well as well. I'm very much looking forward to getting back in the groove of recording and playing Minecraft. Been playing a lot of other games recently, playing some with Kono and them, playing Pow World, starting to get into Windrose, which is very effectively Valheim, but pirate. Now, if you remember back to our few series that we've done in Valheim, we've done, what, 2 series with Brian and company. We've done 1 with Kono. We were playing Valheim off camera not too long ago with Kono, but unfortunately it kept crashing on him for some reason. Was not able to figure out why. We'll probably give it another go once it gets to 1.0 release, which should be later this year, I believe. Let's go ahead and get our aspects out of here. It's only a single bottle of each aspect. Interesting. So for 6 ground sundews, we get a bottle of 3.08. Not bad. Still a very good amount to have. And the sundew is not that difficult to get. So when we need more, we can go get more. And of course, we can always grow more with our crops over there. All right. We'll go ahead and put away our partial aspect bottles. Do I want them here? Do I want them here? I will put them here. So we have a 5.0 bottle of Yihinren. I believe that's the correct way to pronounce that. Of Yihinren. So we'll adjust things as needed. That goes there. And then we have a partial bottle, 4.22 of Yihinren. Yeowin, Yunganaz. There we go. Okay, cool. Yunganaz, Yihinren, Yeowin, so on and so on. Anything else I need to do to prep before I head over there? I've got ladders, I've got swamp dirt, I have buckets. I'm going to be definitively bringing the buckets and the barrels with me for a very specific reason that I'll show you once I start on it. Shield is good. Got plenty of slingshots, got plenty of pebbles. I believe we are ready to set out for the White Fortress. So what I'm going to do is, since it is a little bit of a run between here and there, we are right here, need to head right here. I'm going to actually make a double save real quick, just to be on the safe side in case something should happen. And then what I will do is I will record the journey over there. Nothing happens, nothing of note. I will bring you back for when we actually get there, and we can start having some fun there. So let me make the double save. and I'll be right back. All right, and we're back. Double save has been made. We need to head off to, technically speaking, the southeast to get to, once again, this little tower right here, this fortress. Off in this direction. Yep, southeast. So again, I will record the journey over there. If nothing interesting happens, then I will see you when I get there. All right, here we are. You can see the white fortress off in the distance here. Looks very neat. Not much of anything happened between here and there. Just fought like one of the little Lickitung guys, fought a couple of little fish. Yeah, not much of anything. Let me go ahead and put away these mob drops. Swamp dirt. Okay. And of course, as soon as we get close, it starts getting super foggy. So you can't really see a lot of the place. That's fine. In any event, we now have the advancement. Enter the stronghold, where we first get up to a white fortress. So there's going to be a bunch of spawners as we go around. I'll probably be keeping the swift pick out every now and again. Let's go ahead and bring out some torches too, just so we can have some light. We'll collect the mushrooms because we can. But yeah, so much like the Cragrock Tower, there's going to be a bunch of spawners that we need to destroy. There's going to be a bunch of pots that we can collect, a few chests along the way. And yeah, just kind of solving the puzzles as we go along. The main things I'm hoping to get out of here, beyond obviously more Valenite, always happy to get more Valenite, in which case I think I just picked some up right there. Oh yeah, 2 Valenite shards, awesome. Always looking for more Valenite, but what we're also looking for is very specifically something called the amulets slots. What? Ah, there it is. Okay. Secret number 1. Have to show off secret number 1. 1 second. Let me kill this guy first. Alright. Combat first, then secret. And spawner down. Perfect. Okay. Sorry. A lot of things coming up all at once. So, what the amulet slot does is it allows you to have extra amulets equipped. I currently have 1 amulet that is the... There it is. Yeah, this amulet right here. I have a green amulet equipped. With the extra amulet slot, it allows you to equip more, up to 3 in total. What my plan is to basically have an amulet of each color equipped, 1 red, 1 blue, 1 green. That way I can get a nice amount of buffs for everything. Some good offensive buffs, some good defensive buffs. There we go. All right. Head back to this previous room here. But yeah, so that and Valenite are the main things I'm hoping to get from here. There is a weapon that I can get in this dungeon that is part of its main loot. But like the extra secondary loot I'm hoping for is going to be Valenite and the amulet slot. Okay. Got those pots. As we can see, once again, these things are protected, so can't do anything with them. That's fine. You can still break the pots. Back to this room. Okay. Being careful. So one of the walls in this place is fake in this central room here. This right here, as you can see, is a between stone brick mirage. You can just walk through it, boop, and it leads to a little hidden area back here that has extra loot in it. Inside the weedwood chest is a lot of stuff. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh wow. 2 swift picks. 2 of them. That is crazy. That is crazy to have 2 swift picks. What the heck? Alright, let me go ahead and just dump my inventory in here real quick. That is insane. I'm very happy. Believe me, I am not complaining about having multiple swift picks. But that is quite an insane find. Holy cow. So I have my current swift pick, which is right here. And then I have 2 additional ones for if that one starts getting low and I'm not able to repair it or anything. Damn. Okay. Hell of a find. Okay. Let's see. And let me just dash to this room. Hit this spawner real quick. As always, if I really need to, if I'm like in a very big hurry, I can just break out my swift pick to be able to get rid of those spawners a lot faster. I'm not too worried about it at the moment, but much like when we were in the Crag Rock Tower, if I gotta make a very quick, you know, break them and run, that's what the swift pick is coming out for. Okay. I do believe, yes, I saw more white hearts. Very nice. That'll be good for repairing my... Oh, very nice. That's going to be super helpful for repairing my life crystal, for repairing everything. Nice amount of stuff, including some more Valenite splinters. Very much appreciated. Okay. Keeping an eye out to make sure. Now, if I remember correctly, there is only one of those hidden areas per fortress, so I'm not going to find any more. I will still double check the walls just to be on the safe side in case that might have changed between updates. But I'm pretty sure, like, even the wiki will say that there's only going to be one of them per fortress. Let's go ahead and get these pots of chance. More amulet sockets. Let me get you the correct name for what I was referring. Yeah, the amulet slot. Sorry. That is the thing that gives you extra amulet spots. You can have up to 3 total. There we go. So yeah, what I'll eventually end up doing is I'll have the red amulet, green amulet, blue amulet. I'll have green gem on my sword and my shield, blue amulet on my helmet and chest piece, and then red amulet, or excuse me, red gem on my helmet, chest piece, and then blue gem, red gem, red gem. Thank you. That way I have a little bit of everything. Right. That is good. Head and dilute. Back to it. I hear lots and lots of Chiramaws in the upper areas. Squawking away. Which is fine. They are perfectly fine to be up there. Oh, hi. Decide to come down here and join me. That's fine. There are so many Chiramaw spawners up in the in the upper areas. It's kind of silly. I will be going through and, as always, getting rid of pretty much all of them. But for now, I'm just kind of exploring this lower area. Okay. No mirage bricks here. No mirage bricks here. No mirage bricks here. And here's where the Bricks Mirage is that we already did. All right, cool. The outer edge is now done. We can go ahead. As you can see, there's some pots of chance that are around in here, so we'll go ahead and get those. I don't need these roots for anything. I'm just doing this to get them out of the way, just to make it easier to see. They do make it a little difficult to see what's around. But I do kind of like have the aesthetic of them being in here. I'm not like, oh no, it's all icky or anything. Right. Put some light here. Now, if you'll notice, there's some stinky water right there. That is where the second secret of this dungeon is. And we'll probably have to go through it at some point, but that is what the buckets are for. So I can just go ahead and bucket out the stinky water. Let's grab that. Inventory's doing okay, and I have my de-looting bins, so we're good. De-looting bags. Yes, Chirmaz, I know you're being so noisy up there. It's fine. But yes, through this murky water here, stagnant water, there are some goodies down there and a bunch more spawners that we'll have to deal with. That is going to be probably a later thing and not right now. Let's put some torches here just to give the central area a bit of light. Okay. Grab our pick. Ah! Explorer's entry, the fortress. Very nice. So there's a pot there on that level. And then there's a pot there, pot there. Okay, so there's a few. In other mod packs, I would probably end up using, like the slime sling to be able to get up there. But I think what I'll just do is, if I can, actually, what'll be easier is if I just dirt pillar my way up here. Because some of these blocks are like different staircases and other pillars, you can't just ladder your way up. It's just going to be easier to dirt pillar. Like so. Alright. Nice. We can see pyrads and all those enemies. Oh, you can shoot through the window. Okay, good to know. Good to know. We've got pots up there. Oh, let's go right here. Wow, wow, wow. Up. And then up here. We'll be doing the outside of this place. Once, ooh, I see the swirlies. That means we have a what? Ow. Excuse you. Means we have a white around someplace. Can you jump through here? No, you can't technically because that's a brick wall. You can build over that, and that would work perfectly fine to get in there. Not too worried about doing that at the moment. Just because I'm going for the pots that are in here. Okay, got that pot. Nothing else higher up than this. I don't see any other pots anywhere else. That pot, obviously, right there. We'll get that. Grab our dirt back. Thank you. Ow. Do you mind? I am trying to explore. I will deal with you in a minute. Okay. You're gonna make me shoot you, aren't you? That is a lot of flames, my guy. Oh, my thing can't go that far. Okay. All right. You're gonna make me deal with you that way. One moment. All right. Ow, can you stop? Okay. Dashing away for a moment. We're gonna regain our composure here. Food is good. Regain some health. Regain some decay. We're gonna swap to the smoked crab stick for a bit. Let's dilute. There we go. I've got 5 Valenite shards on me at the moment. That's going to be very helpful. That's close to a shield, if I remember correctly. Okay. Oh, that's completely corroded. Switch over to my... that slingshot, which is why I'm not getting much range on it. Okay. So, outside... there is going to be a walkway up that we can use to get to the first level of this thing. Let's see if we can find it. Worried about the mud at the moment. We are, of course, hearing all the Chiramaw ever up there, as I'm sure they're going to be flying down around us. You know what? Since we're out here, since it is kind of dark, let's test something. Let's go ahead and see how much of a difference one of these brews of the cat eye makes. Oh, that's so much better. That is so much better. Now, we do have a dirty dentifrice vial that we're now going to have to clean, but that's okay. If you make the brews with the orange bottles, you don't have to clean them out each time. If you use the green ones, you have to clean them. But it's the same as cleaning your tools, so it's not a big deal. There's our pathway. Oh, that makes such a difference. Holy cow. What an absolute difference having a night vision potion going is. Alright. Take care of the white real quick. Hi. It keeps healing itself because it has a green gem. Okay, there we go. Thank you. Ow, what's... oh. Shallow breath. Oof. You hurt. Okay, and then we got this guy over here shooting fire at me. Okay. A little bit of everything. Go ahead and heal. Alright. Let us... broaden the path just a bit, and we're gonna take a look at what we have. As we can see, there are spawners that we're gonna have to deal with. I'm actually gonna go ahead and bring out my swift pick just so I can bop these spawners. Oh, hi, Mr. Spook. With a quickness. There we go. Keeping it. Speaking of armor, ow. Need to keep an eye on the health of my armor. Okay. Eat a smoked crab stick. Food is good. Yes, spooky. Alright, Pyrad down. Good. There are some haunted blocks every now and again. Yeah, that right there. Possessed block. That will shoot out a little guy who will come and attack you. So you do have to be somewhat careful. Yes, I know. You're so spooky. But yeah, they'll come out and attack you every now and again. So you do have to be a little careful. Okay. Nice. Done. Oh, another one. Nope, that's the same one. Okay. We're good. Perfect. All right, so that should be... yes, that is this level cleared of spawners. Good. Switch to our jam donuts. Have a bite of donut. And we'll go ahead and clear this area. Let's see what we got. More Valenite splinters. Very much appreciated. More Dentathrist. Always like it. Nothing out on these balconies. I don't think there's ever anything on these balconies. Let's see. They're up there. Can I see... I can see the possessed bricks. I can potentially break them. Cool. Can I break them with the swift pick? Nice. Yeah, you don't get those blocks or anything. Okay, yeah. So what ends up happening, it's kind of like the it's kind of like the silverfish blocks. If you break it with a certain way, you actually get the block back. Boop. But it's not actually possessed. That's alright. Okay, got those goodies. Nothing else in here. Moving along. There's a possessed brick right here. Got it. No others. In we go. No pots here. No pots here. Place down a torch to light up the room. Check for possessed blocks. That. And let's see. There you are. Got that one. Cool. Alright. Any pots in here? Nope, no pots here. There's one farther on. We'll get that in just a second. Hi, Firefly. Okay. Just keeping an eye out for any spots that say possessed block. Like that. Perfect. More stuff to do up top. We'll do that momentarily. Oops, give me my pick back. Thank you. Alright. Torch here. Night vision potion's about to wear off, and that's fine. Okay. That is this level done. And blink. Oh! Yeah, like I said, you can see the difference that night vision potion makes. Holy cow. Okay. Armor's doing good. Let's de-loot real quick. Nice amount of splinters, nice amount of Valenite. Okay. Up we go to the next level. Don't see any... Oh, hi. Okay, never mind. I was about to say I don't see any possessed bricks, but hey, look, there's a possessed brick right there. Okay. Torch. There's a spawner there. Let's go ahead and rush the spawner. Got it. Hi, termite. There we go. If we need to make like a quick exit, we can just run out here and jump across. So all of these weak blocks essentially are going to crack as you run over them, and they'll fall away. You can actually collect these with Silk Touch, I believe. I'm not really worried about collecting them. What I am interested in collecting is what's in the chests. Very nice. I definitely appreciate more White's Hearts. That is a welcome thing to see with the amount of durability damage all of my stuff is going to be taking. Another white whacker / hag hacker. All those goodies. Empty my inventory. It is so good that I have multiples of these bags with me to be able to store all of this stuff. This whole place is probably going to take 2 episodes given how big these things are. More jam donuts. Appreciated. There we go. First pouch is very much full. Second pouch is not too bad. All right. If I need to, what I can do is I can bring some more swamp dirt and have it be what I use to make a path through here, given all of these weak bricks are all disappearing. Okay, rush, 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 rush. And the next one. Here we go. Nothing out here. Nothing out here. No possessed blocks that I can see. Yep, I know termites. You are always a little bit of a pain in the butt. That's fine. Okay, run across. And we are good. If I wanted to, I could collect these glowing between stone tiles later on, once I beat this place. I might grab some of them just for decorative purposes, but I'm not too concerned with them right now. Have ourselves a gem donut. Okay. And I believe we are good to go up to the next level. Here's where things get very... Oh, thank you for becoming daytime. I appreciate it. Here's where things get very interesting. There's going to be a lot of dash up and dash down. Like so. Hi. Okay, come on. Thank you. And up. Okay. Because what's going to happen is there's a bunch of spawners up there. Not only are there a bunch of spawners up there, there's a bunch of creatures that have already spawned up there. So I need to make sure that I go in, take care of a spawner or two, jump down and away. Take care of a spawner, and so on, repeat as needed. Okay, find the staircase back up. And back over this way. Find the staircase back up. There it is. Oh, yep. That's fine. So, Round around. This is why I said I'm probably going to come back and bring a bunch of dirt with me, just to make some actual. Now you can, if you really wanted to, you can just kind of walk along the edge, like this. You can 100% do this. What you can also do is, I believe if you sneak along the blocks, it'll make it so that they don't crumble underneath you. I don't really care. I'm fine with them crumbling. I'm not, I'm not too put out should they crumble away. 'Cause I could just do this too. But I can also build myself a path around if needs be. So, yep. That's fine. What I was going to do is I was about to put a block there so I could just walk across, but that's all right. Boop and boop and boop. Put a block there. There we go. Until I come back and build a path, this will be the quick and easy way to get back over and around. Right there. Okay, same thing here. Boop. And then what we'll do here is we'll just build this like so. So once again, up. There's spawner. So let's take care of these guys. I know. I've got no problem with retreating. Very important thing to do. Thank you for falling down there. That makes my job much easier. Thank you. Appreciate it. Running over here to bot the spawner. Like so. There. Now I can fight these guys easier. Chiramal, you're not part of this. Chiramal, you're not part of this. Leave alone. Chiramal, what did I say? You're not part of this. Okay, armor's doing good. Health's doing good. We're good. Moving along. Yeah, you can see the number of red dots has definitely decreased on the mini-map here, which is good. Boink! Got it. There we go. Alright, that should be all the spawners. There's still some more pots, obviously, and more chests to get. But let me make sure there's no other enemies that are just hanging around up here. Oh, hi, hello, there's a spawner in my face, thank you. Okay. Should be good for the moment. Let's get some decay back. Thank you. Have some smoked anadia meat. Alright, food is good. We'll swap the smoked crab stick for the next time I need to eat. And let us start looting these spots. We've got some pots here. Oh, hi, hello. Hello, Chiramal. Yes, you're so dangerous. Come on over. Okay. Pot of chance. Pot of chance. Those. Ah, there's the main room right here. Be getting that momentarily. Okay, inventory is all right. Go ahead and deloot once again. Going to have so much to fully deloot once we actually get back home. Oh, hi! Suddenly, Chiramal for the top rope! Okay, what do we get in the chest? More white hearts. That's appreciated. Another Ring of Ascent. Oh, Ring of Ascent. You were such a troll for a long time in a very specific server. I told that story last time. The difficulties we had in getting the Ring of Ascent for the people that needed it back on the Sevtech server for attempting early access to journey maps. That's 14 white hearts. That is very appreciated. Very much appreciated. Okay. So this goes into this pouch. Lots and lots of arrows. That's nice. Okay. We good? Moving along. No pots. No treasure chests here. Okay. I believe we are good. We can go ahead. So, if you'll notice, these are limestone spike traps. They will hurt your boots' health if you happen to walk on them. So, try to not to. Hello? Oh, hi, spawner. There we go. You know, let's go ahead and get rid of that spawner, why don't we? The pot of chance, appreciated. On over. I know there's more pots up there. We shall get those in a bit. Just grabbing these pots right here while I can. And, oh, nope, I missed. Thank you. Okay, back around. Okay, no other pots here. Ah, yes, this goes up to the outside. Hi, Cheermaw. Hello. These are weak, polished limestone, aka they will crumble when you walk over them. Alright. I believe that is everything outside here. Let's walk up to this sweetwood chest. A whole bunch of stuff. Kind of a lot of it we don't need right now. I'm not going to complain. Once again, having a lot of sulfur to animate these item scrolls is very appreciative. They're very much appreciated. Having tons and tons of white hearts to be able to fix the life crystals that we need to animate this stuff is very appreciated. In addition to repairing my gear. So that is very good. Go, put all this stuff away. If I had silk touch on something, I could collect these weak polished limestone, but I'm not too worried about it. Alright, up we get. Sign. Only the sword keeper may pass this point. So there's an energy barrier. Oh. Hi there, hidden pot. Thank you. Are there more hidden pots? Potentially. Okay, good to know. Let's look in these little alcoves here. See if there's any hidden pots. Okay, this isn't going to have any because there's nothing there. Let's check over here. Being very careful of the spike traps. Alright, I think we're good. I think that should be everything. Alright. Okay, cool. So there are a couple pots. If we take a look. There are a couple pots like on these ledges here. Once we get rid of that energy barrier, we'll be able to get those. Have a smoked crab stick and a ball of sap just to heal us up. Okay, so the way we can do this is we basically have to avoid these limestone spike traps. In the corners here are these item cages. We break the item cages, that releases part of a key that floats into the center here, and that opens up our next bit of loot, the sword that only the sword carrier may pass. Those items. Oh, I took a little bit of damage, but that's okay. The main thing you want to be careful about is not having your boots just be absolutely shredded by taking constant spike damage. So that's why I'm kind of keeping an eye out. Out of curiosity, can I just do this? Oh, no, it breaks it. Yeah, it breaks it automatically. Okay, fair enough. I kind of figured, but also good to know. Okay, so we got the swift pick. We're going to see. I think you have to stand on the glowing between stone tile, but we're going to try this. Yeah, I think you have to stand on the tile itself. So right here. There we go. Whoop. I broke one of the weak limestone from up above. Okay, good to know. Let's see if we can go around, out like that. Perfect. The termite, you don't want to do something right now. Go. We'll go ahead and take that limestone, why not? Okay. Any other pots? No other pots. Zoom. Right here. All right, last one. Ow. We're fine. Boots are fine. They're made of valenite. They're sterner stuff. Okay. So, last item cage broken. And now we have... Dun, da, 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 a glorified toothpick. So this is the shockwave sword. It's one of the special Betweenlands swords. Right click on the ground to create a shockwave, which is what we need to actually get into that upper area where the boss is. Okay, so head on out of this area. We head up. Again, this is all the weak polished limestone, which we've seen. And this is the barrier that we're going to go through next time to fight the boss. I would fight the boss today. Unfortunately, with editing the beginning portion of this video and then editing up the run over here, I don't quite have enough time to be able to do the boss fight. It is a bit of a longer boss fight, and I want to make sure that I have arrows instead of just the slingshot with me. It's going to make things a ton easier to be able to do it. Let's actually, since we're not doing the boss at the second, let us head back down and see if we can get the other secret down below. That might have to wait until next time as well, but we'll see. I know, tons and tons of Chiramaws. Okay. We need to go through the side passage here. Wow. Hi, Chiramaw. Oh, bye now. Okay. He is out of here. Okay. So in here, gotten all the pots. There are, as we can see here, some stinky water. I should be able... Yep, that's what I thought. Cool. Got stagnant water. Okay. Place down a barrel. We'll go ahead and pick up the stagnant water. Put it in. There we go. Put it in the barrel. We'll filter it later. There's a bunch of source blocks here. Hi. Yeah, you're basically designed to try and swim down this thing to get to what's down there. And what's down there is a bunch of spawners. A bunch of Chiramaw. And there's a spawner right there. We can see pots of chant. There's a block of valenite down there. Do you see that? There's a block of valenite right there. And there's a ton of spawners. That's going to be the hardest part. Hi, hello. You just booped up here. Yeah, so this is going to be difficult. The main thing is the fact that I'm going to be dropping into stagnant water, which means my decay bar is going to be depleted very fast. So my max health is going to go down very fast. Which means I'm going to be in even more danger of taking lethal damage. So basically, I'm gonna have to, when I go down there, I'm gonna have to run in and bop those. I'm gonna have to run in and bop those spawners as fast as I possibly can to be able to get rid of them before a ton of stuff starts spawning. So I think, hi there, yes, termite. I think now that I've shown that, I think I will do that next time. Because I do want to have the bow and arrow to be able to do more damage to those things versus just the slingshot. I could have brought the bow with me, but I wasn't sure how much like ranged combat I was going to be doing before getting to that point. So I'm like, meh, I kind of want to use some of the slingshot stuff that I got. But it turned out that I pretty much did no slingshot stuff. That's okay. It happens. Just go ahead and collect some of these pots around here to end the episode. There is a giant weedwood tree here, as well as a floating nest there, which is kind of neat. Hi, Chiramaw. Your buddies have been very vocal back there about me, not wanting me to go in and see anything. All right. There we go. So we got a lot of stuff. We've got a barrel full of stagnant water, which we're going to have to filter later on. We've got a ton of item scrolls to animate, which we'll do next time. We've got the boss of this place to fight, the lower area to explore, and a nice amount of Valenite that we can grab out of there. But yeah, I think I'm going to save that for next time. So what I'm going to do off camera, head home, de-loot, get the stuff together to make the next set of potions. We will start next episode by brewing one of the potions, getting that all set and ready to go, then head over here and complete this white fortress. But until next time, thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you have a good day and good game.